is it? Is it real? And what is it doing there?
Now they're speaking out, saying there are UFOs in U.S. airspace and they need to be taken seriously.
A family in Highland, Michigan believes their house is actually haunted and thinks something is harming their little girl. They're unidentified in U.S. airspace.
The U.S. Navy has finally acknowledged that videos appearing to show UFOs flying through the air are real.
I'm Todd Bates. I've been investigating the paranormal for years, yet still have no definite answers. Join me on this mysterious journey as we discuss all things paranormal, right down to the little gnomes. Why do millions experience these mysterious phenomenon, yet we have no proof? Welcome to Haunted Voices Radio, where I try and gather the pieces that may one day form yet another puzzle. And a good evening, one and all. Welcome, Haunted Voices Live, right here, WLTK-DB.com. Get over there to the website. You can watch live, listen live over there. Those of you on social media all over the place, welcome. WLTK-DB is the social media handle. And YouTube is doing this handle thing too, Nicole. I just read about that earlier.
Really? What's that about?
Everything is changing. There's
Right when you get used to something, it changes.
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
Right?
I'm getting these handles now. Handle up, folks. But we've got
handle up.
Great show planned here for you. We've got Nick Tito. We have got Lisa Krick in the house from ghostly-voices.com. We're going to cover. Hi, Corey. Hi, Brody. Oh, my God. I love them. Love them, love them, love them.
The whole fam's in town.
Wow. Wowzers. We're going to be talking about some ITC tonight, folks. We're going to play one of the most unbelievable EVP captures that I have ever heard. That is, wow. We're going to get into that here in just a second. We got some announcements and things, but first, how are you, Nicole?
I'm doing good. TGIF, everyone.
No kidding.
Doing good.
What a week, and it's gone by
know.
so fast. Hi, Ray. It's gone by so fast.
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Hi,
crazy.
It's just flying. It's just flying by. October is flying by. It's already the middle of the month.
I know.
Total. It's chaos out there. Slow down, people.
Right? Tell me about it.
Updates here. We've got some fall items in the store now.
Nice.
They wanted some sweatshirts and stuff. We got those in there for them now. There's some sweatshirts and hoodies and all that. Everything ready for fall. There's no.
I got my long sleeved.
Yes.
My t-shirt. Yeah, it's a long sleeve black. I think it's like nylon or one of those. It's comfy. I like it.
That looks so good. That looks good, Nicole.
Yeah, it really is good material too. I like it.
Thank you for wearing that.
Yeah, of course. I like it. I love it.
And also, we've got a new show coming to the station. I want to get that advertised here as well. Brandon Wainwright. He's going to be doing the Tyson's Gift podcast. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, he is so pumped up and excited for it, too.
Oh, I know. He's amazing. What a truly amazing person.
He's a great guy. Great guy. Energy heals me once a month. I love it. I feel better for it, Nicole. You got to try it.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm attuned to Reiki. And I don't use it enough, but I need to. I should get a session with him for sure.
Oh, I highly recommend it. I'm like, yes, Meg got her sweatshirt. She's up there. If you guys go to the website, WLTK-DB.com/gallery, you can see like pictures when Nicole was over at the OC Paracon. Also, there's those of you folks that have the shirts and things that get the items from the shop and want to sport them, get your picture on the website. You can send them in to the website. Just send them through the website. Send the picture. We'll put you up in the gallery.
That's a good idea.
It's a lot of fun. So get your items and all that cool stuff. We'll put you up there in the gallery. And we did something today, Nicole.
Uh-oh, is that good or bad? No, just kidding. I don't know why I said that. It's been a long week.
But it's we're going on a tour. And this is kind of a cranky place a little bit.
Oh, one of those.
One of those. It's an old home, slave home, Underground Railroad.
Ooh.
Place. But we're going to be going to that November 5th, Saturday, November 5th. So I'm going to keep everybody posted on that.
Yes, I definitely want to hear what happens
there.
Yeah. That's an interesting place, though, especially around this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
it's
cool.
Merrim. It's a little small town in Indiana, but we might be able to do a live from there for a little while, something like that. Sherry and I, it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, keep us posted for sure.
And then, of course, lastly, before I get our amazing guests up here, we need help, folks. We need help. The station is growing. We need some paranormal bloggers. We need some moderators. Definitely need some moderators to help out, passing posts and things, authorizing things, fun stuff. And then a production assistant. That's the big one. That's the big one that you got to be really tech savvy to take that. You got to want to learn. You got to want to run some of these shows. It's a bunch of fun. I promise you that. It's a ton of fun, and you learn a lot. So
no kidding.
Any of those, just contact us there at the website, or you guys can contact me on social media or what have you. But it'd be great to have you on board. We need
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What do you say we get into some good old creepy stuff here?
Let's do that. And I want to flash this because it's relevant. Barnaby Jones. I literally just got done reviewing an Estes session. We'll see.
Oh, very cool, Barnaby.
There you go.
We're going to be talking about that tonight. Very cool. But without further ado, we're going to bring up Nick Tito, Lisa Krick, ghostly-voices.com. That's where you want to go. Check out the website. They've got all kinds of evidence up there. We're going to be running some of that tonight, of course, for you. But welcome, ladies. It's great to have you back.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Now, what have you guys been up to since the last time we talked? Now, did COVID get you guys down too? Have you been out and about doing some things? No. Yes.
Well, Lisa's been out and about during COVID. I mean, I've had 2 kids since then, so I've been busy in that regard. But I feel that's when a lot of the Estes Method experiments we did during COVID, and we actually did a lot of remote Estes sessions where Lisa was in the haunted location, and then I would be up in northern Illinois with my husband Al, asking questions as well, along with our friend Jim Williams in northern Indiana, and we got quite a bit of evidence, and that's all on our website as well. So we've been keeping pretty busy, I think. Lisa probably the most, but yeah.
Gotta do what you can. Yeah. Have you found doing the remote, is it more fruitful than just doing it, all of you at the site? Because that's interesting how some of you are remote and others are, I find that intriguing.
We never thought it was going to work.
Right.
Because we're
gotta experiment.
It's not going to work. And then some of my psychic friends said, why do you think it wouldn't work? You could sit at home and do it. And Nicole found out you could sit at home and do it. We kind of tweak it. We don't do it vanilla, like it's taught or like people see. So we started vanilla with 1 receiver and 1 operator, but then we thought, that's not really our style. Nicole and I have been working together for more years than we want to say, because then that would make us old, and we're not.
No.
So we have a really good vibe together. So we thought, let's do it so that both of us are under, and then somebody else is asking the questions, and see if we get anything. And we would start having conversations with each other that we didn't know we were having. We would fight off of each other and not realize it. And then when COVID hit us, and I was like, well, I guess that takes care of that. But then it started to open up a little bit, and I was doing my little my stuff for Troy Taylor and go into these venues. And I said, well, what if since you guys can't get out, because, Nicole just had a baby and she couldn't really lug the kid around, going here, haunted stuff. So I said, why don't we try it with you guys at home and me there, and let's just see what happens. So I dragged my sister along with me so she could pull me out. And we went to Randolph County Infirmary was the first place that we did it. And we got some really great stuff going on. Jim got stuff going on at his house. Nicole got stuff going on at her house. There were shadow figures walking around behind them at their house in Chicago. And stuff happened around me, and it just sort of blew up from there. And we went, well, I can't believe it works, but we're going to run with it. And so we did. Yeah.
You know what? Whatever works for you. That's, you know, if you're comfortable with something, I would stick with it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting too, because when I started doing this, I thought, well, energies, they only stay at the location. And I realized that, I think energies can travel. So if you're calling them in and wanting to communicate, you're going to bring that energy. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And, the activity, the Estes method with that, it's something I've got to try yet. But for those that haven't, that are watching, that haven't heard of the Estes method, one of you guys explain that real quick, if you would.
All right, let's flip a
quarter. So much better explaining
Lisa
it than me.
Delay. Is there a delay?
Oh, is there?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, I guess I could explain it. Lisa's very good at explaining it, but as Lisa said, we tweak it a little bit.
Sorry.
So I mean, Estes method start back in I think 2016. And it was and it was created. It's part like sensory deprivation if you think about it. So as Lisa was saying, we have like the two receivers. So these are individuals wearing headsets. We use I know Lisa uses a particular headphone. There you go. Do you want to take over explaining? You're so much better at me at like doing it concisely. Like you have like a whole 2-minute spiel, then you're done. I can just ramble about it.
If I freeze, come in. So
okay.
Most people know the Estes method started out of Estes Park, Colorado, and that's why it's called that, out of the Stanley Hotel. There were 3 people that got together, and they're investigators, and they said, we're really bored with how we're doing this. Let's see if we can liven it up a little bit and mix it up a little bit. And so they decided sensory deprivation, been around for millennia, but we're going to try it in our own way. So they did the eyes and the ears so that they couldn't see or hear, so that it was basically spirit was sort of possessing their head, getting in there and giving them words through the spirit box. And they couldn't hear the question, and they couldn't see the question being asked or read lips. So whatever came through that spirit box, they thought was probably spirit talking through. And could be, could not be. I mean, there's a lot of people that still don't believe in it, but for us, it's worked more times than not. And it's made sense more times than not for me not to be a true believer in it. But the vanilla was how I explained a little bit ago with one receiver and one operator. We use, like Nicole said, headset that goes over your ears so you can't hear anything. I use Vic Firth headphones. Those are drummers' professional headphones. You can get them at a guitar store for about $80. Nicole uses don't use Target Practice headphones.
Correct.
So she's got guns and I got sticks, and we're going at it. And then we use an SB7 because we've been told that it actually picks up more frequency than the SB11 does. Those for some reason dropped more frequencies. So the SB7
I prefer the SB7.
Yeah, it's more pure. Now, Craig Talesha also hooked us up with an analog that doesn't skip anything. And we've been playing around with that. We just started doing that. So we haven't gotten it yet, but it's so new to us. I feel like the equipment that you use chooses you, and you get good at it. And that is your weapon of choice pretty much. So I think that this new set that he just built for us, it just needs to get to know us. I know that sounds goofy because it's equipment.
No, it doesn't. I agree.
Get to know us.
With it, yeah, with a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, that's how we do it. And I've done single. We've done doubles with one operator, doubles with two operators. I've done what I call, stealing from baseball, a triple double, which is where 3 people go under and 2 people ask questions. I did that with Richard Estep and his crew at the Monroe House, and something took me over. That was not fun. So you have to be careful too. If you're sensitive at all, you got to be careful, because
that's what I was gonna ask. If went under, it seemed. It's Estes method. You're sensitive, empathic in any way, you're gonna feel all kinds of things as well.
Yeah, that's why it was really important when Lisa went to those haunted locations. Like she said, she had her sister pull her out. And our friend Jim, he was pretty much by himself, so he didn't go under. He was just primarily asking the questions, just because you can get lost in the time, and just not, and we always say, you can physically always put yourself out as well if you're feeling uncomfortable. A few times, I think Crown Point, Indiana, Lisa had a pretty bad reaction, and we were like, should we pull her out? Should we not pull her out? And then finally, okay, let's pull her out. She was, breathing heavily, starting to cry. I'm like, okay, maybe this is taking it a little too far. My
mom was listening to that one, and she looked at each of the 3 of them, and she goes, don't you ever do that to her again.
Oh my gosh, my mom would be the same way. So you're not alone. She would be the same. She'd be like, you're not ever doing this again.
Right? Put me down with crucifixes, and I walk in like this.
Oh my gosh. Do you?
And I will say,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh no, I was saying, for us to pull ourselves out instead of touching each other in the pitch dark, because we typically don't wear blindfolds, just because we're in the pitch dark anyway, and we trust each other. We may or may not, depending on the situation. We've decided to shine a really bright flashlight, because even if you have a blindfold on, you'll be like, okay, there's a light coming at me, so then it doesn't scare us as much as somebody tapping us on the shoulder, like
you go tapping somebody on the shoulder when they're under like that. I get a little turtle. I can see that.
The whole town's gonna hear about it.
You guys don't mind to take a quick break and come back and play some of these files. I'm chomping at the bits to play some of these captures you guys have. They're amazing. They're just amazing. Good job out there. And all you folks listening, hang tight. We're going to be back in just one moment after a word from our sponsors here. You're listening to Haunted Voices Radio right here, WLTK-DB.com. We'll be right back.
Ellie Weisensel's psychic medium is a medical intuitive that specializes as a body code practitioner. As an energy healer, Ellie offers additional services that allow her modalities to be intertwined with energetic healing. Within your subconscious lies information that knows everything about you and why you deal with specific conditions. The subconscious can be considered the blueprint to your entire body. With Ellie working physically with your subconscious mind, we detect what negative emotions are trapped and where they are stored within the body that is causing you your emotional and physical pain. This work is designed to remove imbalances and correct them energetically, getting to the root cause of why you have your condition, to help balance your body so it may heal itself. Your body is infinitely wise and wants to be in balance. The body code is not only gentle for humans, but it is also a gentle process to help animals. For more information, contact Ellie Weisensel at the website below.
"20 minutes past the hour. You're tuned into Haunted Voices, WLTK-DB.com. Those of you just joining us, you missed the first part of the show. We're talking with Lisa Krick, Nicole Tito, ghostly-voices.com. We're talking about some ITC Estes methods. If you guys missed it, we have everything archived. Record was hit this evening. That's a good thing. Always a good thing. You can catch the archive later. So welcome back, everybody. And we were talking about the method, how it was founded, and some of the things that we went through, some of the precautions you may have to take. Now I want to get down to some of the files, some of the good.
Yes.
Because you guys have some hellacious captures, and they could make a skeptic just go, really? You know, this stuff isn't light. This stuff is good. So we've got a few of them prepped here, and what I'd like to do is have you guys explain them, maybe the situation you were in at the time, and give that out a little bit, a little precursor to them. What I've got here first, because there's one I want to save for last.
Yours, Nicole.
That one, wowzer. We'll save that for last. Sorry, folks. Welcome to radio. That's how it works. But we got the first one I like to play is I think it's Edinburgh.
Okay.
Edinburgh
Edinburgh in the U.S., right, Lisa?
Yeah, in the U.S.
Edinburgh. All right, we'll call it Edinburgh. All right. So let's explain that one, if you would.
Okay. This was gosh, a long time ago, maybe 8 years ago or so, maybe more. There was a group. This was a private investigation at the Edinburgh Manor in Scotch City, Iowa, which is out in BFE, but it's a really cool location. If you can get to it, listeners, that's a great place to go. It's very active. At the time that this EVP happened, there were probably a group of 6 or 7 of us in the basement, and then in one room. And then there was also another part of the group that was just roaming around through the building. And so while we were standing down there, one of the folks that was with us, Erica Behringer, said, we were looking down the hallway and we saw something and heard something, and we're like, what's that? And she goes, oh, it's a fleshy. And then what you hear after that was something repeating her, but we didn't hear it at the time because we would have reacted.
Tagged it. Yeah, we would have tagged that.
Wow.
Okay. All right. We'll play it. Let us know what you guys think here.
Eric's in there.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know there's a fleshy out there. There has to be.
Now you have shit over there banging around.
Yeah, we're going to play that again.
Oh, Eric's in there.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know there's a fleshy out there. There has to be.
Now you have shit over there banging around.
Love it. I love this stuff.
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, that's clear. And as you know, the cardinal rule, no whispering. So we definitely would have tagged if somebody was whispering, and that's none of our voices. As you get to invite, you know, kind of the voices of all your team, their quirks and their noises. So that was definitely not any of us.
Yeah.
And just a heads up, usually any clip I'm in, there's going to be cursing.
Me too.
Oh my god, I love it.
I tried. These are pretty clean. These are pretty clean. So these aren't too vulgar.
That's okay. There were people once too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's see what we got. Hi from Pine, California.
It's in the
this one. I believe it's the Lincoln Theater, not the one.
Which one? Okay.
Which one? Right.
The other one.
Let's go to Monroe House.
Okay. So the Monroe House is in Indiana, in Hartford City, Indiana, and that was another one that was a venue on my Troy Taylor thing that I do for him. This was also on Paranormal Lockdown. That's how I found it, with Katrina Weidman and Nick Groff. And it's called the Demon House. So that should make the precursor. That's the place where I've actually been taken over at least twice. But this wasn't one of those times. This was before any of that started happening. So there's one working bathroom and it's upstairs, and all of us were upstairs, and you'll hear Nicole's husband say, "Hey, I thought you were just in the bathroom." And our friend Jim says, "No, I wasn't in the bathroom." And then I say, "We were just in the bathroom." And then you'll hear what you hear that we didn't hear. and that I played for every group of people that went in there and saying, there is no safe place in this house.
What?
No privacy at all. Okay, let's roll it. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments over there.
It was in the bathroom.
No, not a very good condition.
I'm like,
Sorry.
we were just in the bathroom.
Sorry, that's me doing Nicole, sorry. That's pretty cool.
Roll that again.
Jim was in the bathroom.
No, not a very good condition.
I'm like,
Sorry.
we were just in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Sorry, that's me doing Nicole, sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we
I call that horny dude out every time. Stay out of the bathroom.
No, that's
I was in there too. I mean, that was
boundaries.
Boundaries.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are good.
These are like some of our best, and they're clear and they're creepy.
Yeah,
creepy, clear.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy, but it's good. It's good stuff. These are great.
Y'all are thinking about being in the bathroom, aren't you? You're never alone.
Oh yeah, Lisa could never go to the bathroom alone.
No.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It reminds me on being on the Queen Mary, and it's like, when you stay on board, you have to shower. It's like, nope. I'm in there by myself. No one's allowed. Yeah.
When you and I stayed together on the Queen Mary, and the closet handle jiggled, and oh my God, yeah.
All night long.
We're trying to sleep.
All night. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we've got a few more here. Now this one, let's see, Mineral Springs. There it is.
Okay.
Mineral Springs. And I love these type.
Okay. So this is okay. Yeah. So I was just looking at the one I sent. So this was back. Gosh, this was a while ago. This was in November of 2009, and it was at the end of the night. We were investigating as part of the GRS team, the Ghost Research Society team. Mineral Springs is in Alton, Illinois, across the river from St. Louis, so right on the Mississippi. Very, very active location. We've been there numerous times and captured EVPs in various locations. This happened to be on the first floor hallway, which they've said to see shadows, hear voices, footsteps. I was kind of, if you're familiar with the building, kind of in the further back away from the bathrooms, because supposedly the bathrooms are haunted there as well. But so this clip, it was at the end of the night. I was running a final EVP session with my cousin, Joe Tito, Big Joe. And I was just asking some questions, do you have any last things to tell us before we go? So you'll hear a response. I actually captured this on my audio recorder and my video recorder. So my video recorder was kind of on the opposite end of the hallway. And I captured both. And I sent the clip. I believe this was from my recorder. It was just louder. So I'm assuming it was closer to where I was physically. But you will hear the response. I'm not going to say yet, but it wasn't happy. Mineral Springs doesn't like me. I always get sweared at and yelled at. So,
well, we're going to see what happens here, folks. Let us know what you think.
You have any last things to tell us before we go?
Cranky.
You have any last things to tell us before we go?
Yeah. It sounds to me like an old cranky man saying like, no, get out, or no, get out of here.
Someone forgot his Snickers.
I did not hear that. Where did you hear that, Lisa?
Just now. I was listening. I mean,
really?
When I hear it on our website, or I hear it in the clip that you send, I hear "get out." But just hearing it from this, and I'm having problems tonight anyway. I hear "f off." So
that's kind of what I thought I heard too. Yeah.
Oh,
that's interesting. George hates you.
So you think it says "f off"?
Oh.
Tonight I do. That's what I hear
I
tonight.
thought I heard F word
I hear
too.
get off.
Someone didn't have his
Interesting.
Snickers.
Yeah.
Oh,
We may have to run
crazy.
that again before the show's over.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, play it. I don't know if we have time. Play it again. No, kidding.
Take over, Nicole.
All right. Let us know what you guys think.
You have any last things to tell us before we go?
I hear F off.
I hear
it too.
Really? I hear no, get out of here now. I'm here like no, get out. Get out of here.
If somebody, okay, let's talk about this. This will be the elephant. in the room. If somebody out there listening hears F off now, is that hypnotic suggestion that we just suggested that to them, so now they hear it?
Could be.
Could be.
Maybe it's saying that. I have this theory that we could all hear different words, but yet they're saying the same thing, but just, I don't know. But that's an awesome. I mean, obviously someone didn't have the Snickers that night, but
Good. It's a great capture. You can hear the anger.
Yeah.
Hear the just everything.
Well, it was like 2 a.m. They were ready for bed. They wanted us out.
Yeah. I mean, that was the same night, Lisa, that you had captured on your recorder upstairs in the suicide room. You had captured like the hello, and then I captured another F word. I didn't send that because that was really clear. So I mean, this location.
Oh, we could have played it.
Oh well.
I definitely would have played it. Oh yeah.
That one was cool because we have the same equipment. And we're sitting like 6 feet apart from each other on opposite walls. And my K2 meter popped up and I went, oh, well, hello. And Nicole goes, what's going on? And this is what you hear on both of the recorders. And she goes, what's going on? I go, my K2 just popped up. And she goes, oh, come over and sit by me. And that's what physically happened. My audio picks up when I said hello, you hear somebody go, hello. And then when you hear her say, come sit by me, somebody goes, F you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so they didn't like her and they liked me.
Well,
not the case.
Maybe remind them of someone.
Well, or something. But even to this day, when we did just this year, we were at in Mineral Springs twice doing Estes in the pool area, and both times I had very negative reactions.
Yeah. We had a really cool we didn't send this one, but we did an Estes Method in the pool at Mineral Springs, and Nicole is where everybody got to do their thing. And then so Nicole and I went under last because we had some time left. And I didn't feel like we were getting anything. I couldn't hear anything because I was under. So I have brought different dirt from haunted locations that I've traveled to. And I went, I'm just going to reach back behind me with my eyes closed and grab one. So I grab one and I'm holding on to it. And all of a sudden I start crying and I'm like, no. And I feel like a little kid. And I don't know this is going on, but they're telling me that Nicole is over on the other side of me going, shut up, stop crying. And she's under too. So she doesn't know. Yeah. I mean, so that was really cool. And then I looked at it and of course it was the Monroe house. I'm like,
oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah.
No way.
Goodness.
Yeah. That's a pretty, I don't know. I think the Estes Method is a good thing for us.
It's worked well for you. It really does.
Yeah. And I think you need to find who you sync with well. Because like when me and my husband do it together, we don't get good results. But when my husband does it with his friend Jim that we were talking about, who's another paranormal investigator with us, they're childhood friends. They work very well together and they get results. And Crown Point Jail, they get like excellent results. So it's like, it's interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Has a lot of psyche.
I get the energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I can't wait to jump into that. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you're going to like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Todd's just got to come with us sometime.
Oh, I will. I'll be more
I want to get back to the Cheney Mansion. That's on my list.
Yes, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
If you look on their website, I'm on there. I'm on their paranormal. Me and Big Joe. There's like a picture of us for paranormal investigations.
Yeah.
Oh yes. 2008
or 6 or somewhere. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. A while ago. Yeah, with Dale. Yeah, with GRS. So yeah, it's been.
I was only kept scaring us.
Good old Stan.
I remember Stan.
Funny. Yeah. Rest in peace, Stan, buddy.
Yeah.
Now what we've
Midwest
got,
has such cool places.
We've got 2 more left here from the Lincoln Theater. One unbelievable. The other one is pretty damn good itself. We'll start with the pretty damn good itself one. You know what we're talking about, right?
From the basement, right?
Yeah,
it starts. Okay. So yeah, I'll talk about this one. This was captured in 2016, private investigation at the Lincoln Theater, which is in Decatur, Illinois. That's central Illinois. Lisa have been there so many times. Troy used to run his Haunted America conferences from there, so we always had the opportunity to investigate. And gosh, we investigated there with Rosemary and Dale, Craig, just a lot of Renee, a lot of great people. Nicole, I know you're on our next clip, but
yeah, I know, right?
But I mean, just a very vibrant location. I know, unfortunately, it's been closed since like the 1980s officially. It started off back in the day as a hotel.
They're renovating it.
Yes, but I don't know if they're letting paranormal groups. I contacted them about 6 months ago, and it was silent. So I'm hoping
they're right in the middle of renovations. They've taken all the seats out because I
haven't seen that.
And I said, I wonder how much activity they have now that they're like tearing it apart. And she said they pulled all the seats out into the hallways, and the seats were moving back and forth by themselves and stuff. So
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
All right. I might push a little harder now to get in there.
Well, I would wait until they get it. They have their grand reopening and then hit them with it.
During renovations. Yeah.
Right?
It's just such a good location. So this clip from 2016 was a private investigation. Unfortunately, at least I don't think you were there. Oh, you were there. But
I was there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were there. I'm sorry.
Because that was the time you left me in the balcony and I got touched inappropriately.
Yeah.
God, Lisa.
Sorry, Lisa.
Bathroom and now this.
Right?
So this clip.
It's the only action I get.
So, I mean, one of the hauntings. So this clip is from the basement, which is where some of the functioning bathrooms are at as well. So yeah, go downstairs in the creepy basement, use the bathrooms down there. But anyway, to set it up. So my cousin Joey is going to be messing with another investigator who was coming down to use the bathrooms. But before he talks, there's a voice that you should listen to, and it's pretty creepy. So, but yeah, go ahead and enjoy, listen.
We'll roll it. See what the people think.
This is the line from the bathroom.
Is it really? Okay.
This is the line from the bathroom.
Is it really? Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hear like a little girl. Yeah, but what do you hear?
Oh my gosh.
I hear a little girl.
Yeah.
I can't quite hear what she says. I don't have my headphones on.
Yeah.
So
to me, yeah, go ahead, Lisa.
I hear, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I hear with the inflection like that. You're not supposed to be here.
And neither is she because it's too late.
No.
Yeah, no, but yeah, right.
Okay.
And Nicole, I know you've been that bathroom area is creepy. I mean, it's just a weird location. I mean, everywhere in the Lincoln Theater, I feel like you have the potential to capture anything. And my cousin Jason has captured shadow figures on camera. We have that evidence on the website. And gosh, all the EVPs we've captured, all the Frank's box sessions that Rosemary did and captured.
I would love to get back there. It's a phenomenal place.
We did Ouija sessions with Rosemary that told you a lot of things that you didn't know or that weren't for public consumption. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
She kept throwing her hands off. And I'm like, put your hands back on.
Yeah. Her done Ouija only for Rosemary because I trusted her. I knew nothing would happen. So, but yeah, I would love to go back and almost investigate like 2 nights in a row.
I would too.
Yeah. And like, I would like to even like leave stuff and like leave for like an hour or so, like, and do it during the day. Like, I know Lisa and I have talked about this. I feel like a lot of locations you could do during the day. You're going to still capture things.
Or on and off for like a 24-hour period.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ashmore Estates, Ashmore Estates during the day. Yeah, even Edinburgh, a lot of stuff was happening when we first got there. So I would love to start investigating in locations in the day. Push up the start time. I don't want to be up till 3 a.m. anymore. Anyway,
I know, right? Me too.
Oh, well, nothing good happens past midnight, right?
Oh my God, you're my mother.
You got down to Ashmore, you let me know. It's right up the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Not too far at all.
And then Corey says this too. You guys need to go to the United Methodist Village in Lawrenceville, Illinois sometimes. Or sometime. These EVPs are very good. Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, we'll write that down. Thank you, Corey.
Pretty freaky. Yeah, there's been some incidences in there. I won't say. Happened to my daughter in there. Oh goodness, it was pretty scary. Pretty scary. But you have to be careful in the field. You really do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we have got one more to play, the EVP of EVP, and we're going to play it right after this break, folks. That's what's going to happen. So you guys hang tight. We're going to take this quick break. When we come back, that EVP is going to be coming up. Stay tuned. More Haunted Voices on the way.
Certified psychic medium Stephanie Lynn creates an authentic connection between the living and the spirit world. Stephanie knows she is here to help heal, educate, and provide validation that there is more after death, and allows herself to be a conduit and work as a team with spirit to pass on messages from their world to ours. Stephanie Lynn also works as a spiritual life coach to help you achieve, create, and manifest your best self and life. Looking for help communicating with an animal? Searching for a past life regression therapist? Or dealing with a paranormal experience? Stephanie Lynn is here to help. For a list of full services, visit her on Facebook under Stephanie Lynn Spirit Sensitive. That's Stephanie Lynn Spirit Sensitive.
Three minutes past the hour. Haunted Voices live right here on WLTK-DB.com. We're here with Lisa Krick, Nicole Tito of ghostly-voices.com. Go check out their website. Tons of amazing evidence on there. And I'll warn you, you're going to screw up and learn something, folks, if you go over there. So definitely head on over there. What we got here is this EVP. And wow. That's all I can say, because I ran this through the works. I really did. I tried to debunk it. Nope.
No.
This is legitimate. And it blew me away, guys. Congratulations to all three of you, because I think all three of you were part of this capture, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a friend who is in like on ESPN radio. And I played it for him. And of course, he's a Catholic and a non-believer in anything but the Holy Ghost. So I was like, well, listen to this. And he hears it and he goes, listen, I'm on the radio all the time. And the spots that I do some of them haven't been as clear as this. There's no way that that's something supernatural. And I go, well, listen, we sent it in because we were still with Dale at this time. And he sent it in and asked for it to be debunked. And they said, it doesn't even register on human scale. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
It has no sound pattern.
Yeah. And after we hear it and get through it, I have another little bit about that explains a little more about this clip that we learned.
Oh, that
after the
I'd love
fact.
to hear it. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
one of
we'll
the
do
best.
that.
It's probably the best EVP I've ever heard.
It is
to this day.
absolutely hands down. And then after that, my daughter said I can tell the story, so I'll tell the story after all this about what happened to her at that place. So we're going to play this here, and we're going to play this probably a couple times for you because it's just amazing. You guys are going to get blown away. It's listen, just pay attention to this because I'd say it's hard to catch because you can't tell if it's a human voice or a ghost voice saying it. So just pay attention when you listen to this. It's really good.
Is us here with us to protect us? What are you going to perform tonight?
Uh-oh.
It doesn't want to be played.
See? That. Oh, try it
What
again. That's
happened?
wrong. We're playing it.
Wait just a minute here.
Uh-oh.
I have it on my phone if we need it.
You guys right here. Yeah, you're going to have to get that out, Nicole. 'Cause
Yep, I'm doing it right now.
You see what's happening. It's playing the
Stay
audio.
with us
Here we go.
to protect us? What are you going to perform tonight? Magic. What are you getting ready for? Tell
Okay. Try that one more time. Pick your
knows us here with us to protect us. What are you going to perform tonight? Magic. What are you getting ready for? Tell who knows us here with us.
All right, that went through. Magic. The word magic was so obvious, and I thought, you guys had somebody with you that was, behind there.
No, and you know what? If one of us would have said something like that, we would have cracked up because
it's not our voices.
We would have.
And if you listen, it's actually talking the same time as Nicole, so we could automatically say it's not Nicole. Lisa, you're talking at the beginning of the clip. That's definitely not your voice, and my voice is very distinct as well. So it's
yeah.
And it was only the three of us in the room. We were in the dressing room that's underneath the stage in the Lincoln Theater back in, what was that, 2009?
I think 2009.
It sounded
Yeah,
like
we
an
were.
elderly gentleman to me. It sounded like somebody.
It sounds like a male to me.
So
Yeah,
here's the story. Here's the further story on this one.
Okay.
So it's the Lincoln Theater, and so I just heard noises behind me. That's why I turned. I'm like, so everybody always thought that at the Lincoln Theater, because they did vaudeville and stuff like that, that Harry Houdini played there. Harry Houdini, I don't think ever really performed there. However, Erica from the Fleshy one before, she was listening to some of the stuff on the website, and she came to us a couple of years ago. It hasn't been very long. And she said, hey, will you guys, I want to send you a clip and tell me if you think that this voice sounds like the voice you got on your magic clip.
Oh.
And we're like, okay. So she sent it. Sounds dead ringer for this guy.
Oh,
and
wow.
It wasn't Harry Houdini. It was Harry Blackstone, who was another amazing magician.
Whoa.
Okay.
Who did perform there.
So what about the hook though? That's in the ceiling. So that was Harry's black, then not okay. Wow.
Yeah. Is that cool?
Oh, no. That is really cool.
Is wicked.
I have goosebumps now hearing that.
Me
Because,
too. Full body.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
That makes it even better.
Perfect.
I wonder if there's probably a
like that.
picture. Is it Blackstone? Harry Blackstone?
Harry Blackstone. Yep.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
He was probably honked off because we kept calling him Houdini. He's like, I'm not Houdini.
No. Oh my God.
Whoops.
That was an incredible investigation though. That was.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff. That was some great evidence, and I wanted to get this out before we close shop here. Tell you guys what happened to my daughter at this hospital. It's like in a nursing home. We were standing there and doing a session, and Corey was behind her. Casey was pregnant at the time. She was standing there, and then all of a sudden she just collapses.
Oh.
And of course it was pandemonium there for a second, but I guess what had happened was that there was an elderly woman that had fallen there and had broke her head just came open on when she hit the floor. I mean, we know who that person is, but I'm not going to say. But they had fell, and I guess it was some kind of reenactment or something going on or something like that, because she was completely out of it. It was really scary to see something, that type of energy take a person to the ground.
Yeah.
Because she was fine. She was just fine. And then all of a sudden, so you know, you got to be careful in this field.
Absolutely.
It's sort of like swimming in a pool and you swim through the warm spot. You just go right through that and boom.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just hope that didn't, you know, scare her from going back into the community again.
Yeah. She just needs to protect herself and she'll be fine.
Yeah. Grounding and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that, you know, I wanted to get that out there real quick. But you guys, holy cow, what do you have coming up here? You going to be getting back out there? You got any good things coming up other than aliens in the yard?
I'm researching some Georgia stuff, some Georgia and northern Florida, and maybe some Alabama. So yeah.
Unfortunately, Lisa moved further away from me. Instead of being in Indianapolis, only 3 hours away from Chicago, now she's down in Georgia. So
I want to come visit.
I'm 2 hours from Alabama, so do.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean, nothing really set in stone yet. I know I'll see you next summer for sure, but yeah, I know there's some like little local places I want to hit up. Probably
those
once
are fun though.
comes.
Some of those local places.
Yeah, I love
I'm
it.
heading to Waverly in December. December. Waverly.
Where are you? Oh, girl, no, I want to go back.
Maybe I'll head up to the
Let's go back next year. My husband has not been, and he wants to go, and our friend Jim needs to go. So I was like, if we plan it, you can hit a couple. You can hit a couple locations if we plan accordingly.
Yeah. See if you guys get churched in the operating room again.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. Shh. Yeah. Nicole and I, have a good. Well, besides the bat attacking us, Nicole and I were sitting in the fourth floor operating room, just chatting away, and then there's a voice that goes, "Shh."
No.
Like, that would be because me and Nicole are just like.
Oh, we were loud. Oh my God.
We were loud. But yeah, that was another really good EVP. See, Nicole, we have like a good connection, like the three of us. We've like
I wish I
wait this way. There you go.
I wish I lived closer. It's like I'm way out here in California over here.
Oh, brother.
Man, right.
But anyway,
I know.
but that's on my bucket list. Like I said, Cheney Mansion, and you know what? I haven't told Lisa this yet, but I was thinking of Lemp Mansion before Troy's conference.
No, you did tell me, and I think we should do that. Yeah,
running the whole place out, running out on a Thursday night, and then I really want to do Lemp Mansion, so that would be a good time in St. Louis.
These are all phenomenal places you guys were talking about. Lemp Mansion, my goodness.
Not been there yet.
Yeah, we're virgins for the Lemp.
Yeah, I'm not either. Obviously,
sound good. Cut that out.
Just a couple minutes here. You guys have anything you want to say? Let's say there's some new people coming into the field. They're coming into this field every day. What are some things you guys would say to them? Some good advice.
I would say set your recorder down when you're recording. Do not carry it around. I would say do not whisper. Tag everything that happens to you and that you hear. It's a dog. It's a train. It was my stomach. Tag it all, because when you play it back, you're going to think it's demons from hell, and it's not.
And I would say try different things. See what you like. Don't think you have to go out and buy the greatest gadget for, X amount of money. We just use audio recorders. They're not, quote unquote, ghost hunting equipment and things like that. And, even my old school Sony Night Shot, it's just a camera.
Yeah.
So I hear people, I'm going to go buy the SLS camera and, drop $600-700. I mean, if you have it, great. But, take your equipment and use it, know how to use it. And then if you do want to expand, do it. But don't let the equipment overwhelm you. And I think Lisa kind of talked about that, try it out at your home, play around with it, but don't let it take away from the experience. Because most of these EVPs that are best EVPs was just us sitting around asking questions with just our audio recorder. So you don't need 10 different things going off.
I would say also trust your intuition and trust your body, because it has a fight or flight mechanism for a reason. If you get full body chills, something about ready to go down.
Yep. I love it. Something about ready to go down. I love it.
I've heard in a long time. Thank you both for saying that. That is sound advice. That is true advice. That's what's going to keep.
And share your evidence. I feel like, people get nervous. Oh, what if someone deals it? Well, they're not. I mean, your voice is your voice. I mean, for us, it's kind of hard. We have pretty distinct voices, but, get your evidence out there. I love hearing, like today, I never heard from Mineral Springs, like the F off or whatever that you and Lisa heard. I always heard no, get out. So get your evidence out there. I feel like a few times I've shared things with Lisa, she captured parts that I didn't even hear. She's like, oh yeah, did you hear like the no before the EVP? And I was like, oh. And then I re-listened and I'm like, huh. And that was true. One of the bloopers that we had, with Black Moon Manor, it was a blooper of like raccoons in the wall and us screaming, but there's a voice at the end.
9 girls jumped and ran the entire length of and my sister sitting on a stool laughing her butt off. And we're getting ready to turn off the recorder and you hear somebody goes, hello.
Yeah.
And we're like, and she's like,
I didn't, So and have fun. Yeah. Have fun. And you're not always going to get things. Like, I feel like people think you watch these shows and you think things are going to happen automatically. And no, I mean, these clips, like you heard, some of these are from, 12 years ago. And they're still some of our best ones. But that's okay. I mean, you're not always going to get.
We still get stuff. It just is not always clear to anybody but us because we're used to hearing it all the time. So, and you don't get a Class A EVP every time you investigate, like some shows would have you believe.
Exactly. Yeah. Corey asks if you believe in Bigfoot.
Yes. Does he? Yeah, he believes in me, which is more important. Yeah, I believe in Bigfoot, the Fae, all of that, elementals, all of that. It's all out there in the different realm. But that's probably
asking if you believe in Bigfoot, that means he likes you, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing. My daughter can stand it. But it has been awesome having you guys on here again. Holy cow, we're going to have you back. Hopefully you'll come back. We're definitely going to have you back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And as Todd was, if you go to our website, Todd is actually featured on our alien display that we have outside for our Halloween contest.
That's so awesome.
He is the voice of our news broadcast. So hopefully we win this year. So thank you, Todd. You can see that clip.
That was such a fun project to do. And if you guys want to see that, just go to ghostly-voices.com. It's there on the website. A lot of fun with that. And real, too. My God, it looks real. Really good stuff.
It looks fabulous.
But thank you two so much for coming on here tonight. We're definitely going to have you back again soon. And all you folks out there in the world, have an amazing weekend. Get some rest. Just have fun out there. If you're out there investigating this weekend, stay safe. There's a lot of good stuff going around. So just stay safe out there, folks. Get some good evidence. Bring it back and share it with us. And from all of us here at Haunted Voices and WLTK-DB, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Good night.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.